Hi guys, my name is Kathleen and welcome to the very first video on my new booktube channel. Today's video I thought I would just show you guys the books that I bought in the month of September. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the very first book that I bought is actually a boxed set, and it is the Inferno Devices series by Cassandra Clare. It is all 3 books in the series, and this is supposed to be the prequel series to the Mortal Instrument series that I have not yet read. I have actually never read anything by Cassandra Clare. And the next book that I bought was a book that was released in the month of September, and it is The Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. This is the 4th book in the Throne of Glass series. I read the first 2 books, which is The Throne of Glass and Crown of Midnight, and I'm currently reading the novellas from The Assassin's Blade. So I still have to read Air of Fire, which is the 3rd book, before I finally get into the 4th book. This is the very first fantasy series that I started reading, and I am absolutely enjoying. And then the 3rd book that I bought in the month of September is A Court of Thorn and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. This is supposed to be a Beauty and the Beast retelling. I've heard mixed reviews on this, honestly, but I love Sarah J. Maas, and I can't wait to form my own opinion on this book. And then the next few books that I bought were also a complete series that I got. This is a dystopian series, and I absolutely love dystopian. And it is The Testing by Joelle Charbonneau. I apologize. If you stick around, you will notice in my channel I will butcher a lot of people's last names. I'm sorry. But I'm not entirely sure what this book is about. Basically, it's set in a dystopian world where everyone has to go through a testing to find out where they belong in society. I believe that's what it is. And then the girl that's gonna go through the testing, her father warns her that the testings are not what they seem, basically. And I did buy all 3 books, and I'm really excited to get started on this. I love dystopian novels. It's one of my favorite genres of all time. And the next 2 books that I got is by the same author as well, but they are standalones, and it is Eleanor and Park and Fangirl, all by Rainbow Rowell. Like I said, I'm gonna be butchering a lot of people's names on this video and my channel. I'm sorry, but I've heard nothing but good things about Eleanor and Park. It's gotten great reviews, and Fangirl I picked up because of the cover. I thought the cover was cute, and I also liked the plot. The plot seemed interesting enough, so I went ahead and bought it, and I've heard nothing but good things about the author, so I decided to go ahead and buy these 2 books. I bought this from Book Outlet for really cheap, and I got this from Barnes & Nobles. And then the next book that I got was also a cover buy. I saw it, I thought it was very pretty, the cover, and I had to have it. And so it is called All We Have Is Now by Lisa Schroeder, and it's based on the premise of what would you do on your last day on Earth. So basically, in this world, there is an asteroid that is coming to hit Earth in 24 hours, and so it is going to destroy all life. And so this is the adventure of the protagonists, I'm not sure what their names are, and what they're gonna do on their last day on Earth. I thought it was an interesting enough plot. I absolutely love the cover, as you can see. The next book that I got was also a cover buy. I saw it, I thought it was cute, and the plot seemed interesting enough, so I went ahead and bought it. And it is Love, Fortunes, and Other Disasters by Kimberly Careless. Last name, sorry. And it is based on this fictional town where everybody's obsessed with love, and basically love, or Cupid, she gives out love fortunes that are 100% accurate. And this is based on the protagonist. She receives a terrible love fortune that basically says that she will never find her true love. So this is on her adventure on what she does with her terrible love fortune. Alright, so the next 2 books that I got is the Paladin Prophecy and its sequel, The Alliance. There is a 3rd book out already. It's called Rogue, and they're both by Mark Frost. I've gotten these off of Book Outlet for really cheap, and I was really excited. I heard nothing but great things about these book novels. I have no idea what they're about, but I can't wait to go ahead and start reading these. And then the next book that I got was solely another cover buy, and it is The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. And I've heard mixed reviews on this book, but the book seemed interesting enough. It's basically about this princess who is destined for an arranged marriage, and she decides she doesn't want to do it. What she does is she runs away, and then there are people after her. This is her adventure, and I'm really excited. I absolutely love the cover. I usually don't like covers with people on them, but I don't know, just something about this novel just drew me in. The cover, I absolutely loved it, and I can't wait to read it. Another book that I bought, I saw this on Barnes & Nobles, and I thought, oh my god, I have to have it. It is a dystopian novel, and it is called Hit, and it is by Delilah Dawson. This is basically about a world where people signed up for a credit card without reading the fine print, but hey, who really reads the fine print? And there was this tiny little clause that basically now the credit card company owns all the debt in the country, and basically they own people's lives, they own everything, and basically the only way you can repay your debt is by becoming an indentured servant to them, which I thought, I mostly picked up this book because of the cover. I thought it was very interesting, it was very thought out, so I really like this cover. Another book that I got was The Vault of Dreamers by Kara O'Brien. Sorry. So this is from the same author that wrote the Birthmark trilogy. Maybe some of you have heard it. I've personally never read the Birthmark trilogy, but it seemed really interesting. It's basically in this school where people take these pills in order to go to sleep, and then one of our protagonists, basically she decides not to take the pill one time, and she realizes that what occurs during the night is really sinister or something along that. I thought it was interesting. I love dystopian novels, so I picked it up. Alright, and then the next book that I got is Every Day by David Levithan. I've heard nothing but good reviews about this book, which is the only reason why I got it, and also I got it off of Book Outlet, which was super cheap. So I have no idea what it's about, but I can't wait to read it and decide for myself to see if all the hype is worth it. And then the next book that I got it off of monthly subscription box, which is called Dumpling Go Big or Go Home by Julie Murphy, and it is about this girl who is considered fat, but she's always been comfortable in her own skin until she meets a guy, this really gorgeous, really good-looking guy, and instead of giving her confidence, it actually makes her doubt herself and makes her doubt her self-worth and really lowers her self-esteem. So when she realizes this, she decides to do something really drastic. She joins a beauty pageant, and this is just basically her adventure in that. Alright guys, so those were all my books that I bought in the month of September. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you read any of the books that I mentioned in this video, leave me a comment down below and let me know what you guys thought about them. I'm really excited to get through all of them. It is a huge book haul, so it might take me a while before I get through all of them, but I'm super excited. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you are interested in seeing more, please go ahead and subscribe. Thank you so much, and have a good day, and keep reading, guys.